Hey everyone, let's play some games. Today we are playing the Pirate Warrior in the new expansion in standard mode. So these are actually, I didn't play any games this season before standard was introduced. So far I have played 6 games and I won 5 of them. But one thing I want to note is that all 6 games were versus various cartoon decks. Or however you pronounce it. And that's what I'm a little worried about. I don't want everyone to just play cartoon decks. I think that's a little boring. But so hopefully there'll be other stuff around. I'm not saying that it's overpowered or anything. It's just, I guess my problem with cartoon is that I feel like Blizzard is just telling you to play a cartoon deck with this expansion, right? And it's like, that's what you're telling to everyone? And well, I mean, there are other like interesting new cards in the expansion, but it's just like with the name and the promotion and the free card, and well, we'll see. I just hope that. I hope that. Well, basically, if cartoon ends up being overpowered, it's too early to say anything like that, right? That would obviously be the worst case scenario, because then like we'll just have everyone play him, and even the best players will all play him because, well, he will be the best deck, right? And that would just be super duper boring. And of course, a better case scenario, what I'm hoping will happen is that the deck ends up being okay, like decent, and it can work, but it's not necessarily the best deck, but it's up there, like it's can compete. And then at the same time, as well as I want that to happen, what I also need to happen is people need to kind of lose interest in it a little bit, because even if it's not the best deck, if it's like one of the best decks and everyone plays it because you just think, well, that's what you have to do, well, that's not so good either, is it? Alright, so now let's look at this. What are we gonna do? Like, it's pretty simple turns early on, so let's, what if you play, this on that, and, then, alright, we gotta do that, and then I think we just armor up. There's no real reason to really play that. Do that, and enter. It's starting to run out of cards here, so hopefully we will get like an Acolyte, Slam, Battle Rage, something. Oh, a big minion, of course. I'm so happy to have Bloodhoof back. Look, this deck is not optimized at all. I just kind of threw it together. I made a couple of changes as I played my 6 games. But yeah, this is far from optimal, obviously, because I haven't really played it very much. Not really super happy about how things are going here. I'm just not really drawing the cards that I need. Getting all the cheap cards here. I don't think really playing another first mate is really a good idea. I'm gonna hold on to it for now, because it's basically, if I play that, I have like 4 super small minions that would just all die to AoE, so I'd rather just not play it right now. If you place a big minion, we can deal with it pretty easily with Execute. And if you place small minions, well, that's not too scary either. Alright, so, kind of not a Taskmaster here. Just, another cheap card. Alright, so, let's look. I think this time I do want to play this one, and then I'll kill that, and then I guess I will do this, and we'll kill the Flame Tongue. Don't want that around, and then we'll just armor up again. Alright, let's see. Come on, and now we really need something that's not like a 1 mana card, but we actually drew all our 1 mana cards already, so I guess, yeah, that's not gonna happen. But hopefully we can get something like Bloodhoof or even Greenskin, so we can buff up our weapon a bit.
It's time for a lot of blood.
But you know what? I think this is the first guy I'm playing versus who's not playing a cartoon deck, so... Alright, props for that. Oh. Maybe we should try and think about going for the face? No. Let's keep clearing, because we can actually... If you play this, we can kill that. Kill that. Oh. Let's keep the board for now. So we do that. Kill that. And actually, I want to keep the board clear. Okay. At the same time, that's a little dangerous, because if we keep getting like cheap minions and we don't get any of our legendaries here, I mean, we're kind of starting to run out. But then if we had gone for the face, I don't think we could have finished him off. just don't think we had enough for it either. Right. Battle Rage. Well, we're gonna get 2 cards from it. There's no way for us to really get any more right now. So let's use that. Okay. Not okay. So you know what? What we're gonna do? It's just, is that really? Just not feeling good about this. Do we have any ways to? We don't even have a lot of. Well, we have a Ravaging Ghoul actually, but a lot of pain we could possibly get. It's like we can execute here. It's just like if I spell break. I mean, he still has more cards. Okay, you know what? This is gonna seem crazy, but I'm gonna fight for the board here, and also because. Yeah. But he doesn't have a cartoon deck, and we do have another execute. So, but it's like, the thing is, I feel like if we didn't do that, then it would have gone wrong also. Well, that's pretty handy. But let's kill that first, and then we'll play that as well. Oh wait. No, we don't have another pirate on the board. Oh man, I still need to get used to this deck. Jeez. Well, I think I would still have played it regardless, but obviously I was looking forward to like getting another charge on the weapon here. Nah, maybe I would play the Acolyte instead actually. Okay, green skin, you can make up for it. And we got you. Oh. Maybe now is the time to go for the face. There's no good way to use our execute right now, unfortunately. So we get him down to 12, and then we have that another weapon. We get Gramash coming up. We should have this one, which will hopefully give us some. I think we're gonna go for the face here, and hope for the best. I mean, he's down to 12. We got 6 damage right here. And then we should get 2 cards next turn because we got the Acolyte. We might even get more if we somehow. Right. He can clear the board, unfortunately. Oh, that's Gramash. If only we could get like a Slam or a Taskmaster here. Oh, come on. Give us that. Give us that. We can execute that. So if we do this. Oh, but we can't execute and. So maybe if we hold on. Oh, if we execute. If only we could. If we could play all 3 cards. This one. It's gonna. Do that. No, that. Execute, hold on to him. Maybe we will get a way to buff him up next turn. Also, if you get a 5 with Warwax, you know, we'd have to go face here, I think. Because then if we get a 5 with Warwax, we can also get lethal here. if he doesn't taunt up. But he didn't play a taunt last turn, which I think he would have if he had it. Of course, he could still get it from the totem, but we gotta gamble a little bit here. There's several cards that could help us out, like Slam, 5e Vorax, Taskmaster. And those are the main ones, I suppose. Okay. Oh man, it's so bad. With the Ravaging Ghoul, like, we can't play both. Oh no! Oh no, what happened? Oh. Well... That's... Oh, he removed his taunt.
Well played.
Okay, now we have a chance. Oh!
Well played.
Oh man, now he's gonna feel so silly for removing his taunt. Oh man. Yeah. That's very high level play there. Let's play another game, and then I mean, still getting used to the whole thing, and we're at low level, so okay. This time we won't. I mean, honestly, the main mistake I made was definitely the fact that I expected my weapon to be buffed from the pirate there, but obviously I didn't have another pirate, so that was a little mistake there. So, no, I think I'm gonna look for a Veil Trooper, because I don't think the Taskmaster is going to be useful on turn 2 versus a mage currently. I just don't see it. So let's see if we can find something else. So far, this deck has felt a little clumsy, so if I want to keep on playing it, I'll probably end up making a few more changes to it. It just doesn't seem to flow that well. I mean, now we're just getting unlucky, of course, by not getting any 1 or 2 drops. But still, let's do that. And I've gotta say, I find that I really miss Death's Bite. It would just fit so perfect. Like, because we don't really have much for turn 4, right? In fact, I only really have a Spellbreaker, which I really need to fix, but it's just... Yeah, lots of things. And of course I know this one is not gonna buff any weapon here, but we need a minion out. So let's get a 3/4 out and hope that she does not have a flame cannon. Interestingly, we could also play Acolyte and then go for a Ravaging Ghoul plus Execute possibly next turn. But let's just get this one out. Let's see what is going on. Everything just turned black. Hopefully it's still recording. Okay, and you probably won't even see that. I guess it was just my monitor. Okay, seems like it's still recording. Good. I think it's just the cable that's a little loose. But I'll look at that later. Okay, so now we're back to the cartoon decks. So, we could do that and that, and then finish it off with the axe. Of course, it would also be nice to save this one for the Acolyte. But I think this is better. It doesn't use all our mana, but it's pretty solid, I find. I mean... Yeah, okay, let's do it. Then we'll do this. And then we'll go for the face. Alright. I find the rest of the cartoon decks, I mean, they come out pretty late. So if you could just apply some pressure... Oh, and another thing I've noticed about a lot of the decks so far is that they tend to run out of cards really fast. But I think that's just a beginner problem, and I mean, if the decks will be adjusted, and so they won't run out of cards so easily, right? As they do right now. Oh, I really wish I had 6 mana though. Play both of these, that would be pretty good. But I guess we could play. I want a way to buff up my Acolyte. Not buff it, but you know what I mean. So what do we do? What if you just play... I mean, we could run that into that, then play Battle Rage for 2 cards. That's okay. And then we can play this. Oh, and then we can play the Dread Corsair also, because we drew that. So that's pretty good. Alright, that works out. And then we got these 2 coming up also. It's just too bad we had to use... Well, we didn't have to use the Battle Rage there, but it's just we didn't really have any other cards that really fit in, and we did get 2 cards from it, so... Oh, I guess I have a cartoon counter from the deck thing. Oh, that's fine. Don't really need it, because it's fairly easy to see it, usually. Like, when you buff it, right? But, it looks fine. Probably just keep it there. So, Cold Sorcerer. So, the thing is, now we start to have to be scared of a Mage AoE. This combo is not as exciting when you have so many minions out there yourself. Did you use the coin yet? I don't even remember. I'm just really scared of Flame Strike, actually. Indeed. You know what, let's go for this and then hope... Did she use the coin? I don't even remember. But also, I feel like a lot of the cartoon decks probably maybe... she probably has Flame Strike in the deck in there. I mean, why wouldn't she? But, okay. Let's just do this for now. And then even if she does... Good. But now, of course, I need to be even more aware of it. But, she's almost dead. Let's look. We got 10, 12... Not quite there, but, I mean, we also got a Grandmash, so... This should work out. Oh, wait! What about if you play this one? That's 5, 6, 9, 12, 15. Still not quite there, but we also draw a card. Let's do this. Oh! Alright. There we go. Exactly full. Very nice. Okay, I'll work that. Let's play another game and see if we can just keep on winning, getting these bonus stars. And then eventually we will get up to the higher ranks. So actually maybe we won't, because the season is almost over. And I don't have any aspirations for this season. Next season I'm gonna play as well, and I'm gonna try and get up in the ranks. But of course this season is basically practice mode for next month. Alright, still only 3 more days. And then it's... Well, there's only today and 2 more days, and then this season is over. Blood to the... I keep wanting to say blood to the Igga, but it's just blood to Igga. Blood to Igga. I feel like... Oh, right, the blood is turning into Igga. Okay, I see, that's what it's referring to. So, let's... Oh, we got this. This is such a nice combo. Like a potential combo, but it's like you can use it for other things too. Oh no, so we do have the coin, but let's just keep that one around and see what else we can get, because this one is just so useful in many situations. Alright. Well, we certainly have a lot of ways to deal damage here. 1 damage to be exact. Yeah, not too excited about you. So I think this turn we just... It was interesting, right? I could play Blood to Igga on her. Of course, he could heal it and then get a free card, but then we would just kill it next turn.
What now?
Actually kind of like that. Let's do it. And also, I really want to keep the momentum going versus a priest. I don't want to just sit back. Not so happy to see that. But of course that means that he did not heal that one up. Okay, so now what? Everything cool. Yeah. Maybe next turn. We can run that into that. I guess we could play the Bloodsail Raider. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. Then we will enter. Would like a weapon, so we can buff it up with greenskin. Okay. So... Oh, we got slam. That's interesting. Is there a way we can clear the board efficiently? I mean, we could play this plus execute. Of course, I'm not like a huge fan of using the execute here, especially versus a cartoon deck. But if it's like rather than saving it for the cartoon, you can also try and use it early on, so you can get. Well, so you'll never need it, right? Slam. We could also just slam and then run that into that. Then do this. And that way we keep our execute around. But I think I might actually have liked the other method a little better, but because we would have had, well,
the secret handshake?
would have kept the 2-3, but still wouldn't have been too exciting. I think here we pretty much have to do this. Yeah, that's just, and also we got another execute, so it's fine. I really wish we could get a weapon though. Now I really want the Arcanite Reaper, because we're ready to buff it up with the greenskin, plus, well, that would fit perfectly for next turn, right? Yeah, come on, Arcanite Reaper time. Not really what I had in mind. But see, the thing is, he's kind of low on cards, right? I mean, so are we, but... man, if just... no weapons so far, and we have like 6 weapons in the deck. That's just unlucky. So, how do we deal with this? How do we deal with it? I think it's... Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna go for board control here. I'm just gonna go for it. I mean, there's still plenty of turns before turn 10, and even if turn 10 comes around, there's still a decent chance that he won't even have cartoon by then. And if we can't get board control, like, how are we gonna win regardless? But come on, we need a weapon. Weapon, please. That is not a weapon. This hurts. Well, at least this one actually didn't proc. Not that it would have done that much difference, of course. This hurts. There's just nothing good to really do here. I think we play Captain Greenskin and then just go for the face. Which... just using all my weapon buff cards here. But I mean, if you don't get any weapons, that's fine. Okay. Do we want to buff this one up like crazy? Well, it wouldn't be that crazy, but... would be decent. And then we do this. And then we just do that. Okay. Not a bad buff. Still not super excited about that turn either. It's just rough when you don't get any weapons.
Do you know the secret handshake?
Because that's the way that this deck is supposed to gain value, is by killing 2 cards with 1 card with those weapon cards. Alright, so let's see. Grommash, you're pretty good, but are you good enough? How are we gonna... Okay, you know what? I think I'm just gonna go for the face here. Man, I just feel like such a gamble, but it's like, what choice did I really have? I mean, sure, I could have traded there, but how would that really have helped? I could have played a Spellbreaker. How would that have helped?
I feast upon the night.
That's unfortunate. It's not what we needed. Come on. That's not a weapon! Okay, so what do we do? The thing is, if we run that into that, then this one is just gonna die to that one. But if we don't do it, then he can attack then that way, and then he keeps that around. So I think we have to run that into that. But it's just so bad. It's really bad. So... And I think at this point we just kind of gotta play everything. Because, I mean, hope something sticks. Alright. Well, if he gets Cartoon, it's pretty much over, right? But he's still looking for him. Okay. We can win this. We just need to get some good cards. No first mate, please. Oh. Why? Fine. Okay, it's not that bad actually. We can kill that one off pretty efficiently. Okay. Come on, Bloodhoof. Or Reaper. Mainly those two. Okay, the Spellbreaker survives. Could be a lot worse. Also, we didn't get any card draw cards at all this game so far. I'm gonna attack with the weapon, because we have a lot of other weapons coming up, and I mean, eventually we're gonna draw them, right? It's down to 19. He already did a lot of healing to stay up there, actually. Got that 10 healing card. Oh, that's not good. That is not good. Alright, let's do this. And then, I think we just go for the face with this one. We have a couple of turns left to live. It's just, if we could have gotten a little more going, then I would feel better. Oh. That feels dangerous. Well, there's no way now, I think, because... Yeah. Too little, too late. Too little, too late. Alright. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.